Hello, good evening. It's Vanilla from Above Beyond here. And I hope you've had a fantastic long weekend. If you're in the UK, the weather has been absolutely fantastic down here in the south. I'm continuing my series of the A to Z of sorting stress and building resilience. Tips that you can use in the workplace and beyond. Today it's O, and O stands for Out of Overwhelm and Into Organisation. Quite appropriate for me because I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed since coming back after holiday. When my clients come to me and they say, oh, I'm so overwhelmed, and this could be about their personal lives as well, about what to do next. Perhaps they're at a crossroads and in terms of what they want to do for work. I ask them, what are you overwhelmed about? And they'll say, everything. And I say, yes, what specifically? So that's where we start. Make a list to get organised. Make a list of all the things that are in your head. Get them down on paper. And you can start from there to separate them into different lists for different areas of your life, or prioritise them into tasks that must be done first, and tasks that you could perhaps park, and other tasks that you might be able to delegate. With your list, you may be able to break down some of the tasks further into much more manageable chunks. Whichever way you choose to do it depends on the list that you end up with. In regards to the tasks that you need to do, is further prioritise those into the ones that are essential, ones that are less important, and ones that quite frankly could wait to another day or another week. Mark them down A, B and C. And with the A's and B's you can further prioritise them with 1, 2 and 3. You could also chunk tasks of a similar nature to do together. Another thing you could do is perhaps prioritise 3 really important tasks to get done in a day, and do the most important one first, or the most challenging one first. Like Brian Tracy says, eat that frog, because imagine how you will feel when you've completed it, and also set yourself some rewards. If it works for you, perhaps you want to do one really important task and then do a nice to have task, something that you will enjoy as a kind of reward. So once you've got a list that's prioritised, it's really up to you how you're going to carry out that list. For some people it works setting a timer, because it enables them to get really, really focused on each particular task. Be careful though, don't set your expectations so high. Set yourself a realistic amount of time to get that task done well, and focus on one task. We cannot multitask. Our brain is actually just switching from one thing to another, and we're losing a little bit of time every time we switch. One other thing that I often do when I'm working on a new project is I write down everything onto post-its. I might use different colour post-its, and then I'm going to chunk them and group them according to similarity, or put them out in order of how things need to be done, who needs to be spoken to when. And it's called a critical path analysis, and it came from the defence industry as a way of making sure that everything is done in order, everything is thought about. And it's really useful doing it on post-its because you can just move them around. So there are a few things that you can do to get out of overwhelm and into organisation, basically starting by writing a list. And if you have difficulty sleeping at night because there's so much going on in your head, write a list. Get everything out of your head, because once it's out of your head, you can start to relax and you can start to see what you need to do next. So that's it for this evening. Out of overwhelm, into organisation. If you've got any comments, please pop them below, and any tips that you have yourself for getting out of overwhelm and into organisation, particularly with relation to work. And if you'd like to find out more about what I do with my clients to get them into clarity with the personal breakthrough sessions, days, please send me a direct message. Look forward to speaking to you soon, hearing from you soon, and your comments. And have a great evening. Bye. Oh, was I not? Oops.